formation lap done. The gun goes. Here we go. But now it's Belgium pushing the tempo. 2 laps to go before the first sprint point. Lindsay de Wilder and Robert Geis. And big arm swing by the Belgians to launch right into the sprint. And it is Geis leading things around, but here come the Netherlands with a huge burst of pace. And it is going to be the Dutch taking the first 5 points. And that one was Janne Doornbos picking up the points. 23 years old from Castricum. Great Britain on the front. There's a look at Portugal. Yuri Leitao, the Omnium World Champion. Now the bell. And it is Great Britain leading things out. It is Oliver Wood coming around. The Danes are there, the French are there, and the Portuguese are there, but it's looking like it's going to be Great Britain just taking 5 points ahead of Michael Morkov. So that's 2 sprints down. A lot more still to go. Games, and at the bell for the next sprint, it's Belgium in control ahead of Italy and Denmark. And once again, it's Denmark making a huge surge, this time up for second, and Belgium retaking that lead in first place. That is Robbie Geis ahead of Michael Morkov. There's the credit for the lap for Belgium. And they can now just kind of sit and consolidate for a little bit. And it's an attack from Portugal. So it's a hallmark of Yuri Leitao that rubs off on his teammate. And it's going to be another time. It's going to be 5 for Portugal here. And they will follow that up quickly with 20. And so this is the race for second, and it's Great Britain, France, and Japan picking up 1. So 5 for Portugal, 3 for Great Britain, 2 for France, 1 for Japan, and 20 points for Portugal. Now it's an attack coming from the Netherlands. It is Janne Doornbos on the attack. They haven't actually been credited the 20 points yet. The field is still racing for second. The rest of these sprint points, it's going to be another 3 for Belgium, 2 for Denmark, 1 for France. So 25 points going the way of the Netherlands. From Japan, and that's Shunsuke Imamura off the front. Canada was their second wheel, but they had a gap and they faced the dilemma, do we chase or do we wait? And they've decided to wait as Japan is free to fly now. Imamura, at the very least, looking like they could be odds on for 5 points. They already have 3. And so 2 laps to go, and it's the US and Canada. 2 teams both looking for their first points of the day in second and third right now. But it's going to be the bell for Japan. And Kazushige Kuboki, who was runner-up in the Omnium yesterday, riding things around. And France back up in the race for the points. There's 5 for Japan right now. USA in second, France in third, Canada in fourth. Asian champions doing that Continental Champions jersey proud. Getting right up onto the back of the field. 20 points in the bank. They do not want the Portuguese to get right up in the mix. So Portugal in position to take 5 points, but Belgium right hot on their heels. And And it is looking like Belgium in the slipstream. It's going to be a 2-up sprint for maximum points. It's going to be Portugal taking it. And then Belgium getting 3. Bridgestone is on the board with 2, and the Netherlands pick up another single point. And so it's very condensed. Look at those standings. Race for silver, 2 points separating the Dutch and the Portuguese. It is Denmark. This is opportunistic by them. A lap and a half to go until the next sprint. And they will get the bell, and they have the opening. And so, despite going a lap down, I think Indonesia and the US may be in the mix for this sprint, depending on how they kind of reform it there. But it is Denmark who are in line for a big, big 5 points. Portugal picking up 3, Switzerland got 2, and the Netherlands got 1. And it's Portugal going again. Surprise, surprise. Alves launching the attack. You can almost always expect the Portuguese here to be one of the protagonists. A mover and a shaker, an animator. And Yuri Leitao. Looks like he is picking up those 5 points. Belgium with 3, Denmark with 2, and France with 1. We are inside 2 laps until the sprint point, 32 laps to go as we approach 45 minutes of racing. There is the bell. It is France leading it around, Benjamin Thomas. Denmark right behind him as Michael Morkov swings into the race just in time to pick up the sprint. And that might just be enough for another 5 for Denmark. France with 3, Great Britain with 2, and Germany looking like they are in for a single point. And so that 5 points for Denmark moves them to 36, now into the bronze medal position at the expense of the Netherlands. And Tabellion coming into the race once again, but surprise, surprise, it's Portugal animating it once again. They are not giving up, but Belgium alert to it again. So this is how you win Madison races. Not only are you the most unified team, but you have to be alert to the teams around you. So Portugal potentially on pace for another 5 points. But now Belgium just goes right over the top, and now Belgium's in the place to pick up maximum points. They would have been more than happy to only lose 2 points of their lead to Portugal, but now they get full points. Belgium, Portugal, Denmark, and France. Your top 4 on that sprint. So Belgium adding 2 points to their advantage. The standings now, Belgium 65, Portugal 43, Denmark on 38. So the US getting caught. Another 20 going down, Colombia also losing 20. And you guessed it, as we come up to the bell, it is Portugal leading the surge. The Netherlands coming around, Yuri Leitao. Now he swings in his teammate Alves. But it's the Netherlands with a twist in the tail. Janne Doornbos to take 5 for the Dutch. 3 to Portugal, 2 to Belgium. And it was Bridgestone picking up a single point. They're 3rd. They're the last team not to have lost a lap. They're in 10th. And the shuffling of the leaderboard again. The Dutch up into 3rd as Denmark gets shut out of the points in that sprint. It's just all go now. And it's Great Britain currently in 7th on 18 points. Even 10 won't do it for them. Switzerland following them, currently in 8th on 6 points. What might an effort today do for their Olympic qualification hopes? There is Italy and Indonesia being lapped again. Down to 4. So, Belgium letting the other teams duke it out. They know they're on the same lap. We can just about close the book on their victory, so long as they don't drop a lap late. It's Denmark, the Netherlands, Switzerland, and Great Britain upping the tempo now, with 2 to go. will come around and get the bell. We can just about say now that Belgium will carry the victory. It is Denmark leading the chase for 10 points. The Netherlands, Switzerland, and Great Britain. Count out Japan or Portugal, the final sprint coming around. Denmark and the Netherlands. This is a race for the bronze medal. It's Netherlands taking it. And that will be enough to get them bronze. Actually bump them up into the silver medal position. But look at our victors. Belgium picking up that lap early and then being alert the rest of the way, contesting sprints, watching for breakaways. Belgium victorious in Milton.